Ooh. Okay, we live. We live. Hey y'all, it is 7:31. Minute late, but we still here. It's Thursday, and you already know what time it is. It's Talk About It Thursday. Whoop
Woo
whoop.
woo! Woo woo! Woo woo!
And you already know I'm Adriana Latrice, live and in the virtual flesh. And I got my ace boon cool Miss Summertime fine. Nakia.
Girl, bye.
Nakia. Oh Lord, we ain't got no views, so we can just lollygag now. Where's Ashton?
I have no idea. Actually, to get his life together for real.
Together. Together.
Cause he playing.
I just sent him an invite. I guess he didn't get it. I'll try to send it again.
He gonna be able to
He was on his phone. That's how he ended up calling us. Um, how was your day?
it was good. It was good. He calling back like
That's him. He
that's
need to
not how
get.
this works. That's not how any of
Exactly.
this works.
Now Ashton been using Hangouts long enough to know how it's supposed to work. Now why is he doing this? Sheesh. You enjoying your summer break so far though? No schoolwork, no summer school, no stress, no aggravation.
Yeah, none of that. But I still ain't got no coins, so
Yeah, we got to get some coins.
like I need to find a job.
A JAB, a jab.
A job. I need to find a job. No, like seriously. I have
Well,
stuff to do.
oh yeah, everybody missed you last week, so yeah, you might want to tell the world what happened to you last.
Well, Saints, last week the devil was busy. And Audrey had froze up or whatever, and I don't know. I don't know. I waited a few minutes and then I hung up, not knowing that I wasn't gonna be able to get back on the call. And I tried and I tried like for like 30 minutes straight. And Audrey can tell you like she sent me multiple invitations and Google Hangouts just would not let me back on the call. So I do apologize for that. And hopefully this week we don't have any technical difficulties. I was about to combine difficulties and issues.
Right, yeah, it was crazy. You missed the whole talk on Grace. Elliot up here singing and talking about cookies, and I missed all of that because I froze up. I don't know what was going on, but I know Ashton need to get it together for we have these same difficulties this week because he just texted me talking about it's not letting me join.
And so, I did want to talk about it. Like I had some good little notes. Like
You had your notes prepared. You studied to show yourself approved, didn't you?
I studied to show myself approved. And the devil just was like, yeah, no.
Oh, like girl, bye. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Tweeted with
current
y'all
event,
though.
huh?
I said I tweeted with y'all though.
Yeah, you did. I read out some of your tweets.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, girl. Current events. What's going on in the world?
Well, those 6 officers who killed Freddie Gray got indicted.
Yes. Ain't the Lord all right? And it took a black woman to clean up the mess.
Right.
Black girls rock.
Black girl magic.
What? What?
And also, um, the Say Her Name little campaign is very, moving and whatnot. The little hashtag for all the women who were brutally killed by police and, transgendered women and people who didn't get proper justice or whatever. So
Look at God. Look at Ashton.
that's what's going on.
Okay, Say Her Name is the thing with the women showing their breasts and stuff.
No. Well, yeah. That's
No, it's not.
that's not
No,
That's not.
no. Say her name is about black women's lives mattering as well. Cause
That's what she said. But then I'm saying, like, is
but
that the same protest they're doing?
no, No,
Oh,
So what is the
that's
breast thing then?
the breast thing is just everyday feminism. I guess it's just a conversation that started on Twitter. I don't know. I know that there's some protests that are out there right now, but no, it is the say
Okay,
her
so
name.
it's definitely not connected to say her name then.
No.
Okay, well I lied. Sorry. I'm
oh,
being corrected.
my bad. Well,
I
I
thought
bad.
it's the same thing.
Shoot, I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't know, but it
Everything
is.
just starts to go together after a while. It's just like,
Yeah, but I mean, we do have to keep everybody lifted in prayer, especially our fellow African Americans, because we are a target. Like they having a ball with us. Like they just ready to just knock us off the face of the planet. But what else is going on? Cause I don't know, y'all. I promise you, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. I haven't been keeping up with current events.
I haven't been keeping up this week. Oh, they were saying Sierra and the boy broke up, but then found out that was a rumor.
Yeah,
Did y'all talk about Ray Rice already?
no,
No,
I don't know what's going on with Ray Rice.
what did you do this time?
Okay, Ray Rice got acquitted of his domestic violence charges.
I mean, the girl married him, so what? I mean, what do y'all want us to do?
I mean, he did
I
beat
mean,
her.
it was wrong. It was no. I'm not condoning that, but then I'm saying like he hit her. They had their dispute, and she still turned around and married him. So I mean, we sitting here trying to fight for you, and you go marry him. So what do you want us to do?
Well, she's like definition of a rider, cause
Like for real, cause she was telling us all for having her back. So you know what? Okay.
yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong for having that mindset, but like we're trying to stand up for you. Like he was wrong. Like he knocked her unconscious and dragged her. Y'all need to mind y'all business. Okay, okay. It gonna be a situation you gonna wish we hadn't mind our business, and we ain't gonna be there.
Where you gonna be?
We ain't gonna be there because it's a lot of women like that though, for real. They dealing with somebody that ain't no good. You trying to help them out. You using your good energy to help them out, help them see the light. And you need to mind your business. Okay, all right. And then when you tell them don't call me when something else happened, they want to swear at you mean. But then we standing up for you. But hey, to each his own. I pray blessings over their life, and that's it.
Also the six
It's
cops.
playoff.
Oh,
Yeah, Nakia
yes.
already said
Oh, she did. Okay.
the Eastern Conference Finals.
Ain't nobody worried about the Eastern Conference Finals. Western Conference Finals going on
Western
tonight.
Oh Lord.
Rockets, baby. Rockets, baby.
It's the H Town coming down. Put
Clutch
that
City is
down.
gonna be full of
Put
cake.
that sign down because
What?
we know that sign means H Town, but do everybody else know that sign means H Town? You done got rebuked enough.
Look, this sign means H Town. Okay. I don't know what else people might think, cause I'm headed to hell in a handbasket anyway. But
Yeah, you are. I keep forgetting you in another time zone. I'm about to say, why the sun shining so bright where you at?
oh yeah, well I got a light on. I'm trying to be light skinned like y'all.
Oh Lord, you crazy.
Goodbye and good day.
You crazy. So yeah, is your team gonna do something, Ashton, or is Dwight gonna ruin it for all y'all?
I don't think the white can ruin it for us. I think he can only be a help. It would be great if he could go ahead and play, but I don't know what his deal is. But anyway, I think we're gonna do something. I think we have the heart, and I think we're underestimated. I think people aren't looking for us to do anything. So
Yeah, 'cause they
You
clowning
must be
Dwight.
talking about the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
you right. We talking about the Houston Rockets. See, last time we was on Royal Manhood TV, the boy had so much to say. Oh, you a fool. You think the Rockets is gonna do this and you think they're gonna do that. But then, hey, we see what happened. So all of you Rocket haters, we'll see at the end of the series. We'll see where we stand at the end of the series. Red Nation, we got hard.
Good. Y'all play tonight?
We play tonight.
Okay. I might have to get some Bojangles for that one. But what's
Some
up,
simple.
everybody? I'm here.
Hey Elliot, how you doing?
Today was a trying day, but praise the Lord.
Friday. We ain't gonna ask Ashton how his day was.
My
Well, we're
dad
not
was
gonna ask him
Everybody,
for. We're not gonna ask him about his last 24 hours.
we ain't gonna ask him about his last 24
my
hours,
last
honey.
24 hours was fine. My last 24 hours was blessed and highly favored in the Lord. And hey, I don't ain't no devil in hell gonna stop that. So
Okay.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Your
praise
background a
the
little
Lord.
loud, Elliot. Just,
You said my background a little loud.
just a little bit.
Uh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn down the background noise.
So crazy. I'm thinking you ain't like, is he having service?
Yeah, they're in the sanctuary right now. You're probably hearing like stuff from the speakers. I
Oh,
stepped outside of the lobby.
okay. Well, y'all already know how this go. If you're watching, hashtag Talk About It Thursday. You can also follow our Twitter page at Talk About It Thursday.
All
What you
right.
doing?
I'm trying to get warmed up, man. It's been cold like all day in offices and sanctuaries and outside. It's just I'm cold.
Oh, that carrying on. Anyway, hashtag Talk About It Thursday and follow our Twitter page at Talk Thursday. And I'll retweet y'all. Tonight we are talking about gender roles in relationships. And all of this started because it was a big fuss on social media about women fixing plates. So we just want to know what's this whole for? Is it wrong for a woman to not fix a plate? Is it wrong for a man to not pump a woman's gas or not open her door? We're gonna
Well,
address that tonight.
to
Whoever
to
wanna
be
go first, I don't care.
to be completely honest, if my girl, if I'm in the car with my wife, with my girl, with my boo, whatever, and we at the gas station and I don't pump her gas, that's a problem for me, myself. Uh, I think it should be a problem for a lot of dudes, but I'm a Southern dude, so I guess Southern dudes are different, and hey, I'm sorry. um, we Southern dudes is different, so we have this thing about us that's very chivalrous, and we do a lot of things for the woman. We treat the woman right. Not to say up north dudes ain't right, but I've just heard the many different stigmas. But is it wrong for a dude? In my opinion, is it wrong for a dude to be in the car with his girl and not pump her gas when you driving her car when you should be the one driving in the first place? But that's not the point. Yeah, bless you, child. Yeah, I
Exactly.
think I think it's a little something wrong with that. But does that mean like that makes him a bad man? Does that make him not a good dude? I don't think so. Same thing with the fix the plate things. Like she ain't got to fix my plate. She don't like if she tired and don't want to fix my plate, then she got to fix it. I will find my way to the kitchen and eat my own food. It's totally fine.
Okay.
But that's my point. That's my thing with it.
Also, if you're watching, spread the word and retweet us that Talk About Thursday is live. Like this is going on like right now. Tell everybody we're talking about gender roles. What is women's work? What is a man's job and all this other stuff. So where do y'all think gender roles originated? Like where did that stuff start?
Well, being Christians, I would say that gender roles somewhat started in the Bible. Uh, and I think that society may have warped it a little bit. They may have kind of flipped things around a little bit. But no, I think that the man had a place in the household, the woman had a place in the household, and you know that is what it is. But I don't think that we should stray too far from the Word of God as far as gender roles are concerned. But I do think that there can be some slight progressivism, some slight, modern day kind of flip on it, if you will. Like,
Right.
not to say that the word of God is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do feel like
Certain things aren't as necessary as it used to be.
right, right, and I also feel like you have to, just like with anything in the Bible, you have to look at the cultural implications of what was going on. America in 2015 is absolutely different than, what I'm saying, Jerusalem in 2015 BC. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's a totally different culture. It's a totally different time. Where, I mean, if you think about it today, if we were still out there hunting and killing bulls and goats and whatever, I don't think women would be talking about, I'm independent, I can go out there and kill my own lion. You know what I'm saying? I'm independent, I can go out there and kill my own goat, and I can go out there and wrestle with a alligator or whatever that men was having to do to hunt down their own food and kill it and bring it home. You know what I'm saying? I think women was cool with not wrestling wild beasts. You know what I'm saying? But now today it's like, okay, well, you want to go to work, go to work. You know what I'm saying? You want to be, successful in business and have a degree and do all these things yourself. You know what I'm saying? And have your own successes. Then do that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, in the same vein, I think that kind of levels the playing field a little bit when it comes to, gender roles. And I think a lot of traditional gender roles can be misconstrued as misogynistic and male chauvinism and all of that. But there's just some things that women have a better touch at, and I think that's
Agreed.
men with a good heart. I think that's where they come from when they talk about women fixing plates and this and that. Because for me, I'm gonna just put it like this: like, I can go in the kitchen right now, and I can make myself a bomb sandwich, but it's not, but it's not gonna look and it's not gonna taste. This could just be mental. It's not gonna look and it's not gonna taste the way that it would taste if my mom made it. You know what I'm saying? Because she has that touch as a woman. You know what I'm saying? My dad can cook. He can make breakfast. He can make eggs, bacon, whatever, whatever. But when Mama do it, you know what I'm saying? She just has that woman's touch. So we like that woman's touch, and I think that's where the whole fixing the plate thing comes in. But I will say that you can't be out here demanding women to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Women, the only thing that you can demand a woman to do is be a woman. And she did that at birth. So I don't think it's okay to be saying, well, my woman, she gotta make my plate. Whenever
Better
we
get
out.
in that kitchen, or else, see, you trying to
Yeah,
be slapped, sir.
yeah, yeah. That's where I lose it. That's where you lose me with the making plates thing.
Oh boy, so Nakia, go ahead on.
Yeah, her face was scrounged up. What I say?
Like, first of all, that's totally in your mind. Like, that's in your mind.
What? What? Hold on, I'm lost. What
About
happened?
the whole sandwich thing. Like, that's so mental. Like, what? Okay, anywho, just to reiterate, you know, sometimes there are a need for gender roles and sometimes there is not. Um, like I would prefer you to pump my gas if you're in the car with me and you're a male. Um, but at the same time, don't think my place is just in the kitchen or in the house or whatever. I can do whatever I want to do. If I want to go build a house, I will go do that. If I want to cook and clean, I will do that. But like Ashton said, don't get egotistical and think that I have to do it because I'm a woman, because I don't have to do nothing.
That's right.
Sit on my yellow tail all day and do nothing. That's exactly what I do. So soon as you start to puff up your chest is when I stop doing those things for you. Like I'm not a fan of fixing men's plates. I will, but that's not my obligation. You know, that's not something I'm supposed to do, or just because I'm a female. Like, no, you can fix your own plate. Now, I do see it as if, like, you know, you're at your family's house and, you know, he don't really know his way around y'all's kitchen to do so. And, you know, I would expect him to do the same thing if I'm not used to his family's kitchen at his family's house. So, you know, I feel like things could be more equal sometimes, but I do feel as though some things are reserved for male and female.
I get what you're saying. Elliot, is your environment conducive for you to talk?
You ain't had to mute me first though. I was gonna mute myself.
Did. It was so much going on.
The moment you hit mute, I was already hitting mute. Like, let me mute myself first.
Okay then.
Let me do that. Let me regulate.
So you want to
man room. Man room.
That's
man.
It's the man's. Exactly. We know when we too much. We can mute ourselves. We got a remote control for all out.
Some of y'all know we talk too much. It's the men that talk too much too. But go ahead on.
But anyway, I agree. I agree with what these two lovely people said. Pastor Ashton Ross, aka the lukewarm of them all, and Miss Evangelist Nakia with the blowout over there. I see that.
Chill out.
No, but yeah, can we pause? Because I feel like fixated on the bottom right corner of my screen. The kid down there looking luxurious.
Are you in the hotel?
Thank you. No, I'm in my room.
Oh, yeah, you. The head. Look, I'll pay. She said pay homage. She said this is the
Y'all
general
chill
right
out.
here. Pay
Thank
homage.
you, though. I appreciate the compliment.
Y'all
But,
cutting up on tonight. Y'all cutting up on this fine.
But yeah, what I was gonna say was that, you know, I kind of gave my dissertation of it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or was it the day before yesterday? When was it, Ashton, when you were like told me to shut up, even though, you know what I'm saying, I was spitting truth, spitting raw.
I think that was Tuesday.
Yeah. So I mean, the fix and play thing, like, I kind of actually look at it as a privilege almost. Like, you know, not every girl gonna fix a man's plate that she don't like, that she don't love, like, you know what I'm saying? And so for a dude, you know, if you want a girl to fix your plate, I mean, you don't got to sit here and tell her that you need to fix her plate. Because I think most women who really love their man is going to do it out of love, not out of obligation or not out of a demand for it. Same thing with dudes pumping gas, though. I mean, though it's kind of a double standard, because I feel like dudes kind of like, you know, you kind of need to do that. Like, you know, no woman should pump her own gas, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, I think we focus too much on that stuff too, because I mean, it's very minuscule to exactly what the big shebang is really about. Like, let's be real and totally honest. What couple you know has been, what wife do you know that's been fixing their husband's plate for the last 30 years? Every single night. Huh?
I do know one, actually.
Okay.
Her grandparents.
Okay. Cool. That's one. But I mean,
Nikita told a story. I'm sorry to cut you off. Elliot, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Nikita told a story about her grandparents, and that thing was so fun.
I must have missed the story.
She said her grandfather wasn't even allowed at the table. She said her granddaddy would come out to the dinner table, her grandma would sit out.
Nah, you know, this is real life. Like, real life. Like, my granddaddy bet not ever, like, sit down at our table. Like, my grandma would be like, what is your rusty ass doing? Like, you don't pay no bills here. You better get your rusty ass up away from my kitchen table.
Like she was saying something like that though, like rusty and everything.
What?
Like she said it to him just like that though, like rusty and
Yes, she said
everything.
you
Like
better get your rusty, crusty ass in that room. And you better not come out till you got work. Why y'all take this to show? Like my grandpa had to bring his own plate home every night from the diner. Like they knew him by name. He had to come in every night. They were like, "Mr. B, how you doing today, Mr. B?" Like,
oh, that's a
not a
shame.
game.
That is a shame. I'm sorry. That is a shameful God.
He had his own room and everything. Like, what you mean?
Grandma would cuss granddaddy out there. You know that is a shame. That is a cry out shame.
Only thing he do is go back there and get that oil.
Oh, Jesus.
And pray for her.
Lord. That is a shame. Granddaddy can't eat at the table in his own house because grandmama done cuss him out. Now, that's a shame. That is a crash shame.
Ain't no house, B. You don't pay no bills. That ain't your house.
You got a fish from the table.
That is
Ooh,
not your house.
the cane can't sit at the table, Lord.
Ain't no cane, B. God rest his soul, though. Lord, I really hope they in heaven getting along.
Oh, Jesus. You tell me you really hope they ain't having getting along. Lord have mercy. If she don't see Jesus and find out what is he doing here? Why he here? I died to get away from him.
He up there hide behind the mountain where the chilly winds don't blow. And she probably up there smoking a cigarette like, you better keep his ass away from me.
I'm mad this is like going on in heaven though. Like, wow.
Listen, heaven is a real place with real beings. Like, it's real life in heaven.
I'm so
Okay, get that real in heaven?
I'm sick
I
of
didn't
y'all.
know.
Nah, I don't know what's going on up there.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I cut Elliot off, but when he said whatever he said, I done forgot because I laughed so hard. I thought about the kid when the kid was like, "Hey, my grandmama don't play that." Oh, Jesus. Go ahead, Elliot. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make my statement real quick so I can get back to the meeting. So yeah, like what I was basically saying was that there's not a like I can look at my parents just to say they celebrated 30 years next year, and so knowing the couple and being the child for 24 years, I've watched my parents year after year, day after day, and my mom would most of the time fix my dad's plate. But if she tired from cooking and doing all this here cleaning all day long, after that meal is cooked, she gonna go lay down, and Pops is gonna go fix his own plate. So that's what I'm saying. Like this stuff right here is kind of like, are we really like making this a big deal? Like, does she not fixing the plate discredit her as a woman? Does that take away from the woman's essence? Does dude not pumping the gas really take away from the really man that he really is? Like, I mean, and then for the dudes that are actually worried about fixing plates, like half of these dudes don't even know how to wash their socks. And you over here talking about freaking making plates? Wash your daggone socks first. Do for yourself before you try to make other people do for you.
Exactly, and I was gonna touch on that too. Like, it's a lot of things that I was taught to do, and it's a lot of things my dad probably told me how to do. But just because, like, there are certain lessons you learn in order to live on your own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cutting grass may be viewed as a man's job, but what if I get my own home and I don't have anybody to do it? It'll be nice to know how. I mean, I don't have to. I can pay somebody. But it'll be nice and thrifty to know how to do it. But if I got a man in the house, I shouldn't have to do it. And that's just really how I feel. And like pumping my own gas, like Nakia said, you know, we know how to pump our own gas, but if I got a man sitting in this car, I should not have to pump my own gas. And it's not necessarily just rules and law and regulation. It's just
Courtesy.
courtesy and having manners and respect. Like, you don't have to worry about that. You look nice today. You shouldn't be out here smelling like no gas. No, and I even see people walking the streets, walking the sidewalk. You got the woman standing on the outside. No, the woman should never
What's funny
walk.
about that?
Uh-huh.
That picture that's been floating around. That picture that's been floating around on Twitter. Dude's just like, what's wrong with this?
A
There was a
woman should
picture that's
never walk on the curb.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like dudes are really like oblivious to this fact. Like there was a picture that was floating around that some girl was like, I bet a lot of dudes don't even know like the problem with this picture. And there was a lady walking next to her man, closer to the street, and so all the dudes, like some of the dudes I know, were like, dude definitely should not be like on the. I think the picture was portraying where she was like on the left side.
Right.
It was like, dude should definitely be like closer to the cars. And some other dudes were like, I don't get it. Can't be serious right
No, a lady is
Like-
not supposed to walk on the curb. She's supposed to walk on the inside. He walks on the outside. But I mean, another thing too, and I just tweeted it, a lot of gender roles are viewed according to how a person was raised. Now, me and Nakia may not agree on gender roles. At one point in my life, I was like, I'll never fix no man plate. Like, why do she have to get up? His hands ain't broke. But as I got older and I looked at my parents' marriage, it was like, well, you know, if you love a person, you don't mind doing those things for them. You don't mind doing nice things for them. My mama don't have to do it, but she chooses to do it because she's like, look, he had a long day. It ain't nothing but a plate. Just put food on the plate and be done with it. Because she don't mind doing that. He takes out the trash. Now, we have a lot of trash sometimes, but he don't mind doing that. My mom shouldn't have to be going around garbage cans when he's there. But it's all about how they feel about one another. Like, I care for you, so listen, I'll help you out. In household duties or anything like that, I'm on my way to such and such place. Do you need me to go pay that bill for you? Like, just serving and caring for one another and submitting to one another to allow each other to do such actions. But like I said, upbringing has a lot to do with that. Like, Nakia comes through a long line of strong women. Now, I picked on her grandma. But Nakia talks about her mama and her cousins and her aunts a lot because that's all she knows, just strong women. You don't need a man to be doing any and everything for you. You can do it yourself. Be a strong woman, get your education, make these coins, do whatever you got to do. Me, on the other hand, I've seen strong men and strong women in my family. You know, I have marriages, you know, that I could really, really look up to. And that's just, I mean, we differ in opinions, but I mean, that don't make her less of a person just because she didn't want to fix the place. She didn't want to fix it. If you hungry, you gonna fix it. You gonna find a way.
I do fix, like, I have fixed a man's plate before. Like, I mean, like one weekend I went to Charleston to hang out with some friends or whatever. You know, we spent the night. So me and my homegirl, we got up, cooked breakfast and all that jazz. So, you know, we cooked breakfast or whatever, and then we fixed everybody's plate, you know, just to, I guess, make the task complete, so to say. And it's not like I'm against fixing plates, but, you know, sometimes I feel as though roles should be reversed. Like, don't have me cooking and cleaning all the time when you are able to do those things as well. Like,
Right.
that's not fair for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I wouldn't always expect you to, like, pump my gas, but at the same time, you know, I feel as a man, you should want to do that. Like, don't send me out in the, like, well, not in the middle of the night, but, you know, if it's dark outside and you know my gas, I need some gas to go to work in the morning, don't have me, like, go out and pump my own gas. Like, be like, honey, let me take your car, get you some gas so you'll be set, so you won't have to stop in the morning on your way to work, and you won't have to worry about all these extra things. Like, I feel like if you don't do that, that's like.
And that's the thing too, like that was something with my parents. My mama, a certain time of night, my mama ain't going away by herself.
Yeah, and that's how I felt the other night, but I'm not going to speak on it because it's probably a private matter, but I did feel some type of way about that the other night in my own household, and I was just like, like this demon had rose up in me wanting to say something, but I was like, woo, the Spirit of the Lord came and like hushed my mouth.
Lifted a standard, didn't it?
Lifted a standard, like, you don't even know, because that demon had raised up in me so fast, girl. I was like, woo! But I'm learning in this new season of my life to keep my mouth shut on some things.
It's all about maturity.
It's all about maturity.
Ashton, you quiet. Let's go. Challenge us. Feed us.
I feel like y'all are on point with what y'all are saying. I think that's why I hone in so much on, people think I be playing, but I be for real when I talk about mutual thirst. Like, you gotta have that in a relationship, because if you don't, it's like, one person's gonna be carrying a heavier load. I feel like when you are truly for somebody, when you're truly in love with somebody, when you truly support somebody, those things will just come naturally. Like, I go into the hugest and most humble servant mode when I'm in a relationship. It just comes naturally, because by the time I commit to a woman, it's just like, okay, I've cut everybody off. I'm focused on you. I got tunnel vision for you. I'm here for you. My heart is here for you. And with that just comes this attitude of, whatever I can do in my power to make your life comfortable, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And as I've gotten older, I've tried to progress in that. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was younger, I always had that. But, even as I've gotten older, I feel like, find ways to be innovative in just making things easier. I think I heard a couple talking about, like the husband got up for work first, and he would shower and get everything ready, but he would make the bathroom like accessible for his wife, kind of like he would put toothpaste on her toothbrush, and like, the shower curtain back, and like do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like little cute stuff like that. Like, it's cute, it's thoughtful, and it's practical at the same time, because just those extra little minutes, what I'm saying, they help. Just seeing needs, and meeting them. I think that's what it all boils down to. And there should just be an understanding. For me, I'm the type that, whenever I was away at college, or, been with a woman or whatever, and she would cook, it was kind of like understood that I was going to wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how my head works, because it's like, she cooked. So why would she cook and wash dishes?
It'd be hot over that stove. Y'all better.
Right. Well, and I know that, and I think a lot of men who are so like, yeah, women need to cook and clean and do this and do that and mop the floor and wash the dishes and put the children to bed, and I just sit on my butt. Like, they don't understand those things, because they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I cook meals. I'm not talking hot dogs and nachos. I cook roast and chicken. You know what I'm saying? Steaks, and I cook.
Out here using Talk About It Thursday to put your stock up. I see you.
I'm about to come to Texas. Let me pack my bags tonight. Yes.
Anyway, so with that being said, I know how tiring it is to cook a full meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the preparation that goes into it, especially when you're talking about a meal. Now.
It ain't no bologna sandwich, boo.
Yeah, throw some nachos in a crock pot. That might not be that hard, but when you're talking about peeling potatoes and chopping onions and dicing celery and mixing and stirring and sifting flour, doing all of that.
Wetting
That's
your edges out. You just got your hair done.
it's hot. It's hot standing over a fire, and you got to keep opening and closing the oven, and that heat is letting out, and it's a 450-degree oven, and you just sweating. It's tiring to stand on your feet for 2.5 hours and prepare a meal. So then when you have pots and pans and plates and forks and spoons, yeah, I might be asleep, I might have the itis or whatever, but the least I could do is get up, wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Take the trash out.
And let's just be honest. It is 2015. Even if you don't wash the dishes, it take you 30 seconds to load the dishwasher and put the little thing.
Dishwasher, no ma'am. You better wash my dishes.
Throw them in the
You ain't want no dishwasher?
No, because dishwashers do not get your dishes clean. No ma'am.
That's true. That's true. That's how we do it down here.
I put my Tupperware in that thing real quick. Now, if it missed a spot, I don't mind washing it. But
how long it take you to wash my dishes? They better be washed. I ain't putting you.
What? See, you acting like your grandma. You acting.
I mean, what can I say? I am my grandmother's grandchild.
I ain't playing with you. Boy, you better listen. You better bust them suds quick.
Listen, I will wash the dishes for you, baby, because cleaning dishes is soothing for me, honey. Okay, so you can cook because I'm not cooking nothing but probably some popcorn. So, do your thing. Do your thing.
What?
Y'all know I don't cook, don't play.
You know what, Nakia? We gonna get you saved for real. We need all the mothers to come and tend to Nakia.
Yes, lay hands, lay hands.
I ain't lying. Lay hands on the kids.
Nakia, you need an open rebuke. I'm done.
Chad, don't rebuke me. Don't play with me. Don't play with these demons, okay?
All right.
Because they ready. They are ready.
They ready, ain't they?
They are ready. These bad boys is ready.
I can't. Somebody take it. I can't talk.
All right. I got a question when we're talking about gender roles. So, like, do you think there's ever a time when people abuse gender roles? Do you think there's ever a time? Do you think there's ever a time where men abuse it or women abuse it? I personally think women abuse it more.
Ooh.
I do.
Okay, it's found, please. Let's
give me that dissertation, bro.
I think women abuse gender roles a little bit more because I think when it comes to some things or not necessarily abuse it, but I think that they have like the bigger double standards because it's like how Elliot was saying, okay, well if a woman doesn't fix a man's plate, that doesn't make her less of a woman. But I feel like there are some women who think, well, if my man don't pump my gas, if my man don't do quote unquote man things, that does make him less of a man.
True.
So I think it's kind of a little bit of a gap there.
So like, what kind of men things like?
I mean,
okay, we're talking about more. We're talking about changing tires. We talking about because I know y'all seen that picture on social media where the girl was up under the car changing the tire and the dude was on his phone.
And that should not have never happened. He would have walked home too once I got the tire fixed.
Yeah, you don't think that's a little extreme though? Like I feel like that shows a lack of character.
It do.
I agree. I would never.
Because it ain't like a tire, a 5-pound baby. A tire is heavy.
I would never have my woman on concrete changing the tire. I wouldn't. But what I am saying is, like, even when we talk about taking out the trash, and we talk about mowing the lawn, and we talk about, because there's a woman who lives around the corner from me, and I don't know if she's married or not, but honey be out there every Saturday with the lawnmower, with the weed whackers, with it, doing it herself, and she looks so happy and content about that. But I know some women who are just, I know some women who are just like, you know, that Negro can't even mow the lawn, like he ain't good for nothing, and da 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 da. But I don't feel like men hold that big of a grudge when it's like, dang, she ain't fixed my plate. She less of a woman. She ain't worth about nothing. Like, I don't think that men are like that. I just think it's just like, well, she
I
ain't
don't
fixed my
know
plate.
now, because some of them, like Nakia said, some of them feel obligated for these women to be doing stuff for them. And that's another thing I want to touch on too. But before I go there, I wanted to say, you didn't know whether the woman had a man or not. Like I said, I was taught to know how to do certain things because, you know, what if you don't get no man? Life don't stop. You got to know how to do something. Now, if she got a man and he just sitting in the house while she cutting grass, she better than me. And that's all I'm going to say. That's
Yep.
her relationship. And like you say, she look happy doing that. So, hey, she better than me. Because
Right. My
I
girl,
wish my mama would get up out there, cut the grass, and my daddy sitting in. It ain't her job to keep up with your yard.
right. Like my grandma used to say, like, reiterating what Audrey just said about, you know, women having to take care of themselves. Like, if you never get a man, yeah, I totally agree with that. My grandma always told me growing up, it's a man's responsibility to take care of a woman, but it's a woman's responsibility to know how to take care of herself. So, you know, if you never get a man, it's some things you just need to know how to do for you.
Mm-hmm. Or you gonna stay broke because you can be paying people to do it all.
And
Cause
that's what my mama told me too, because she already knew that come 2015 when I was looking for a wife, it wasn't gonna be no more June Cleavers around here. It wasn't gonna be no more. What's her name from Good Times? What's the mama name? Florida.
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 Florida. It wasn't gonna be no more Florida Evans. It wasn't gonna be no more none of that. She knew that it was a different time period. Women were becoming extremely progressive, and you know some of them were turning completely 180 against those gender roles. So my mom made sure I knew how to, and I think just as a man, not even simply because of the fact that I couldn't, you know, or like she didn't want me to do it. She didn't want me to have to rely on a woman, but I think just because of the fact that I was a man, she felt like I needed to know how to take care of myself. And
Yeah, and I was gonna say that too. Like not just women. Like men need to know how to take care of themselves. It's so many men that be talking about the requirements they want in a woman, but they can't cook. They don't even know how to make a pot of rice.
right,
Don't even know how to make a bowl of cereal.
Like those are the type of men that need to be quiet.
right,
Like
and those are usually the loudest ones.
the loudest ones. They can't cook, but expect the woman to cook everything. The curtain.
And
Like no.
the thing that's so crazy is that in this society, men and manhood has been so watered down and depleted. You know what I'm saying? To whereas men aren't, you know, they're not hanging around their uncles. You know, little boys ain't hanging around their uncles learning how to fix a carburetor. They're not hanging around their uncles learning how to, you know, cut grass properly and do this and do that. Uh, you know, they're not learning how to be handyman. They're not learning how to fix sinks and all the little things. Because I mean, even in my own life, I know my dad just put up a whole 40-foot fence in our front yard. A whole fence
That's
in
a
2
man.
days. Like that's like manhood extreme. Like I'm gonna go to the hardwood store, buy some wood, and build a fence. Like just 'cause I can. Like you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think to build no fence. I would go get Pedro and them, and they gonna come build the fence for
And
me.
Jesus.
Hey, Susan
And
them.
Jose.
My daddy was saying that when, for those of y'all who don't know, like my father just started his ministry almost 7 months ago. And he would tell us how he took every single pew out the church by himself, put the carpet down, stripped the carpet off the church. Now we ain't got no little church. Our church is a decent little size. Took all the pews out and stripped the carpet up by himself. That's a man.
That's a manly man.
That's
Man,
that's a man. Cause listen, a folding chair with me out, I'm just lazy.
Yeah, that's another type of error because I'd have been like, let me go ahead and call these contractors up. Go ahead
right,
and pay them
right.
this money because I don't know if Elliot gonna be up in here, up on the floor, whipping out some carpet and taking out views.
By himself. But
You
like I
know,
said, Ashton said, it's just a different era. Like my father grew up in the '60s and the '70s, and the men would just talk. You better work. You don't do nothing else. You better work. If you
right, right,
going to school, you going to work. You gonna do something. Like
If
no.
he don't work, he don't eat.
right.
And there's plenty of men around here that need to be starving.
Yeah, yeah, but again, like I said, they want to. It's a lot of guys out here that don't know regular manly stuff, and it's like they're gonna get married, and the sink is gonna break, or the toilet is gonna
And we
bust
gonna
a
have
leak, or
time.
you know what I'm saying, the pipes are gonna bust in the household, or a freeze is gonna come through, and he's not gonna know to insulate his pipes outside. He's not gonna know to cover his plants and bring them in. Just regular stuff like to keep up a household that a man should be doing. He's not gonna know how to properly edge his yard and all that stuff like that. And they want at the same time they don't know any of this stuff. They don't know how to change their own oil in their own tire in their own car. They don't know any of that. But at the same time, they want women. They're
To know
demanding.
everything.
Yeah, they're demanding that women fix their plate and do this and do that. And I mean, it just has to be mutual in every way. You gotta prepare yourself to be a husband, and preparing yourself to be a husband means more. I'm sorry, fellas, 2015, but it means more than just making a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Come on, Pastor.
it means more than that. And I think a lot of focus has been put on the money. Not to say that money isn't important, because it's very important, but at the same time, it can't be the only thing that you bring to the table. And I think a lot of guys are looking to cop out on that, and I feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, maybe I don't, maybe I'm wrong in saying this because I'm not a woman, but I feel like if I was a woman, the way that women talk, it's one thing to see your man get with some tools and fix something himself versus him hopping on the phone and just, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay somebody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think there's just this
Especially when y'all got other bills. That's why I say
right.
it's expensive. It's to be calling people out.
Right. It was cute when we looked at it on the Cosby Show. You had a doctor and a lawyer, and Cliff didn't know how to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But he would try. And I know that my dad is the same way. My dad put up a bookshelf or a TV stand and it'll fall down. But he tried. He gonna do it himself first. He don't look at the instructions, regular man stuff. But at the same time, he did it. Before he had Best Buy come out and do it, before he had this one come out and do it. And with the invention of YouTube, my dad thinks you can rule the world. Because everything I tell him I don't know how to do, he tell me to look on YouTube like I'm not Generation Y. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
my daddy do too. He'll tell me to Google something in a minute.
yeah.
He'll tell me. He was fixing the car one time. Google this part here for me. I don't know what this is.
My first car, the starter went out, and I'm pricing mechanics and doing this and doing that. My pop's walking in the house with the starter in his hand, with a brand new starter in his hand from AutoZone, talking about, yeah, we about to put this on our sale. I was like, I don't know nothing about putting no starter on no car. Like, I don't even know what a starter is. We gonna get on YouTube and find out. And sure enough, we YouTube.
Find out, right?
We YouTube 2000 Maxima starter, and we found it, and we put that thing on there 2-3 times because I had a bucket.
So I want to address one tweet. This guy Amzilla22. I'm sorry if I messed up your Twitter handle. He said, I think society changed traditional gender roles because it's men out here that are stay-at-home dads now.
That's true. That's true too.
Listen, I cannot imagine my life if my daddy was a stay-at-home dad. Nakia would be the one to have a stay-at-home husband.
Yes, she would. Yes, she would.
You know what? Don't even go to work because you can't keep no job. I'll go. You sit home. Can you do that right? Can you do
And come in the door fussing, cussing. I don't understand why the house can't be clean when I walk in the door.
that? I don't smell no pine. That I don't smell the center clean. I don't smell.
My clothes still sitting over here in the hamper. Didn't I tell you I need these pants for work tomorrow? That's gonna be me. Y'all stop thinking y'all know me because y'all don't.
That's why you getting rebuked. That's why right here. These bad habits.
Why my kids? Why my kids look dirty?
I'm absolutely gonna need like a real strong man to deal with my personality because I'm not here for nobody I can walk all over. Like, no. I got too much mouth.
Lamont also said, "Hey Lamont," he said, "Nowadays you have women that don't demand anything from a man. He just play games all day and she's okay with it." Now I can't agree with that. It's a lot of trifling men around here because us women allow it. I hate to say it like that, but I don't know what it is. But somebody they will give their last dollar to a man that won't work. He'll drive a car, don't put no gas in
All he
it.
gonna do is buy. All he gonna do is buy some J's with it anyway. I mean, it's
Us
hell.
from Lee.
So, like, that's all he can do.
Like for
Hey,
real, like, and I've seen it. I have seen it. Like he ain't working. He ain't trying to work. He been working on a mixtape since '06. Ain't dropped an instrumental yet.
it's coming soon like Mike Jones. But listen,
Where is Mike Jones?
somewhere being skinny, looking like a crackhead. Google that. That's who you need to Google is Mike Jones.
No, I'm not doing
Mike
no Mike.
Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
I ain't googling no Mike. Y'all crazy.
I don't know.
Y'all crazy.
I just feel like, listen, if you're gonna be in a relationship, efforts need to be matched and duties need to be shared. Point blank. Period. There we go.
And I agree with that too. Like if you see something need to be done, if it's not out of your reach to do it, I'll put it that way.
Just do it. Just do it.
And if you don't fix his plate, ladies, you are not less than a woman.
You say
Do you
don't lick
want
the
some water?
spoon.
I say he's not.
It might look bad.
Emily, what you got going on?
Hey,
I mean,
put it on mute.
I didn't even realize I wasn't on mute. I'm just sitting here talking about s'mores and stuff. I'm sorry about that.
S'mores. See, why are you so hungry?
Listen. I like s'mores out, right? We had a
No,
fire pit one time, but
I ain't judging. I am not gonna judge. Anyway, I was saying you're not less than a woman if you don't fix his plate, cause it's gonna be some instances where a man might have to fix his plate. What if she gets sick? She can't be in the kitchen spreading germs. Get around there and just fix the plate. It's okay. It's
You heard her get round now.
alright. Get your crusty rusty back.
Rusty.
what I was gonna say earlier, Ashton made a good point about dudes preparing to be husbands, not outside of just getting money, of course. But one thing I was gonna say is that to all the fellas out there who may not know how to fix anything, you ain't got to tell her that you don't know how to fix it like beforehand. What you gonna do is this is what you do. If it breaks in the house,
Oh Lord.
just tell her I got it, and then just go to Google and it'll be fine. Like it'll be fine. That's all you have to do.
That's
Don't
all you
tell
gotta
her.
do.
Because if you tell her, then she's gonna do it herself because she already learned how to do it. But at least you took the initiative, even though kind of lied at first. But at least you learned how to do it.
Google is the real cheat code out here. Google is the manhood cheat code out here. Because if you don't know how to do something nowadays, you ain't got to go down the street and ask Jim Bob. You can just get on Google and find out. You can get on YouTube and find out. You can get on YouTube and learn how to cook full-course meals, learn how to fix cars, learn how to build a car. You can learn how to fix pipes in the house, all of that. So if you're struggling out here with your manhood, Get on YouTube. Utilize it. It's more on
And Pinterest. Don't forget about Pinterest. Pinterest is a lifesaver.
Pinterest is a cheat code
Yeah,
too
Pinterest
for you women folks.
Because listen, I'm going to be on there learning all kind of recipes. Flicking the
Look
wrist.
in the word.
Watch me wilt.
Yeah.
For real though, Pinterest have a
We got
lot
a
of
new guest host?
Huh?
Do we have a new guest host?
What are you talking about?
Who's that boy?
Look at Elliot's screen.
Who is he?
I don't
Elliot's
know.
screen is up on my end. I can't see.
Stand in. You were stunned over.
Lord, you know what? I'm gonna fire Elliot. I'm gonna fire him.
Elliot is so fired.
This man probably a serial killer and got him all up on the
You're not
show.
gonna fire the great.
Who is this? My mama told me don't talk to strangers. Okay, any questions from anybody? Because it's after 8:30. Scandal don't come on no more. But, I mean, still. We don't want to hold up too much of y'all time.
Yeah, because Rockets come on at 9.
Ain't no scandal. Scandal finale was last week. Ain't no scandal.
Ain't no scandal, B.
Dad.
Ain't no scandal, B.
I had to make sure. Like, don't do that.
Nikia,
I
what's
didn't
up
even
with all
recognize
this
the 8:30.
shoulder? What's up with all this shoulder, Nikia?
Huh?
What's up with all this shoulder?
What's up with all the shoulder?
All this shoulder.
She
She
bait
been doing
trapping.
like this the
She
whole
bait trapping.
time, trying to show us the skin.
She
Trying
bait
to show
trapping.
us
Got
the
her hair blown out. Her hair blown out.
Yeah.
Now she's showing the skin because you see a bald man on the camera.
Yeah,
Just like this the whole show. Setting up that just like this here. Just like this. Yeah. And my granny had said, uh-huh. Okay, Nikia.
Nikia is thirst trapping for the Lord.
Thirst trapping. This rebuke is about to be so real.
They try.
This rebuke is about to be so real. Thirst trapping on Talk About It Thursday. Lord.
They
Thirst
try.
trapping for the
See,
Lord.
you got to protect the integrity of your show, Adriana.
Y'all got me.
You
Y'all
got to
really
protect the integrity of your show.
I'm with y'all tonight.
You got. I mean,
cover
you're the one.
up.
You're the one.
We don't even see her face.
That's okay. All the girls do the half face thing anyway now. So you know.
You think everybody trapping that really?
Y'all see my face?
Okay. Okay. Any questions from anybody before we go ahead on and get y'all out?
I don't know. Did you check the YouTube?
Yeah, I did. It wasn't anything under there. And yeah, I'm taking this weave out, so y'all go ahead on and on. I get my hair out. What questions y'all got?
Any last comments or concerns?
Any, because silence is about to give consent.
The doors of the church are not open.
Did
For
our
real.
hearts not burn tonight?
Yeah, y'all crazy. Y'all be crazy.
I hate her.
Well,
Our hearts not burned on this evening.
and she crazy.
Not burned.
Hearts not burned on tonight.
Did our hearts not burn on tonight?
Lamar talking about you and your shining shoes.
I just got a word from the Lord.
Come on now.
The Lord said,
Oh Lord.
share responsibilities
Mm.
in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Come through, evangelist.
Let me stop. Lord, forgive me.
It's I was gonna say all of the wrong thing just now. You know what? It's time to go. Y'all ain't got no questions. Oh, Ashley D Beauty. I enjoy her because she's a makeup artist. She's also on YouTube, so y'all check out her videos and subscribe to her channel as well. Ashley D said that is a problem with dating now. There are so many guys who want a maid, a mother, and a mate. And I have nothing against mama's boys per se, but it's some guys that are just mama's boys beyond more than my tolerance can take.
Okay,
Because
you
some of
want
these,
mama's boys to get married because the Bible says you lead and you please. So if we're just dating, we'll follow up under your mama boys. But if
well,
we're
like
married,
some of these mama's boys be running out because they don't want a wife, they want another mama, and see, I ain't got time.
but if we're married,
Cause
listen.
you get on my
Yeah.
nerves long enough, I'm gonna send you back to your mom. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. As long as you tread lightly on that subject, 'cause, I'm a low-key mama's boy too, so
You know what?
I'm come for all of us, man.
No,
Come for all of us.
it
I'm
ain't. It
just
ain't
saying,
all of us.
I blame Think Like a Man. Think Like a Man messed up the image of mama's boys because it's like made us.
Well, he was an extreme case. I
And
mean,
he was young. He was young too.
yeah.
well,
You,
all I'm saying is don't let being a mama's boy let you miss your blessing. That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
saying,
yeah.
cause it
Mama
ain't
is a
gonna be a
blessing,
minute.
though.
That's how my
Career
mama
is
did.
a blessing.
Listen, I feel that. Mama, I ain't gonna be waking up to mama, so
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right. Mama ain't the one that's gonna do that. Never mind.
Do that naturally
You
waking up at
lukewarm. You
work. Okay?
my spirit discern. You lukewarm. You still on milk. You
You
ain't ready for the
lukewarm.
meat.
You lukewarm demon, you. How dare you? We come against that
You
issue. We come
still
against
on
that
milk.
right now in the
You
name
ain't
of
ready for
Jesus.
the
I
spiritual meat.
I had a dream about you last night.
Oh, Lord. I'm turning my camera off for the rest of the show.
Good night, y'all. Good night.
Lord forgive me. Lord forgive
Good
me.
night. Bye. We're going off here. Next Thursday, same time, same place. Talk about it Thursday. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody that tunes in. Thank y'all for y'all support. Bye.
Bye.